Muhammad Ali changed boxing forever, not just because of what he did in the ring, but because of what he stood for outside of it. And now, years later, his legacy is once again making headlines, this time through his grandson, Boxing Glove. But this isn't about titles or knockouts. This is about something bigger. It's about protecting fighters. Let's break it down. Muhammad Ali's grandson has stepped forward to launch a new alliance aimed at preserving something called the Muhammad Ali Act. Now, if you've never heard of it, you're not alone, but it plays a huge role in the boxing world. The Muhammad Ali Act is a U.S. law that was created to protect professional boxers from exploitation. It focuses on transparency, fair contracts, and making sure fighters are treated properly by promoters and organizations. In simple terms, it's about fairness. Because for a long time, boxing has faced criticism over how fighters are managed, paid, and represented. And laws like this were designed to fix that. But here's the issue. There are concerns that parts of this law could be weakened or changed over time. And that's where this new alliance comes in. The goal is to protect the original purpose of the Ali Act, to make sure it stays strong, and to ensure that fighters, especially younger or less experienced ones, continue to have protection in an industry that can be very complex. Now, why is this such a big deal? Because boxing isn't just about what happens in the ring. It's also about contracts, negotiations, and business decisions behind the scenes. And without proper protections, fighters can sometimes end up in unfair situations. That's exactly what this law was created to prevent. So when someone connected to Muhammad Ali's legacy steps in to defend it, people pay attention. And that's what's happening right now. This isn't just a random initiative. It's directly tied to one of the most iconic names in sports history. And that adds weight to the message. Because Muhammad Ali wasn't just known for his skill. He was known for standing up for what he believed in, for speaking out, for pushing for change. And in a way, this moment reflects that same spirit. Another reason this story is gaining traction is timing. The sports world is evolving. Fighters are becoming more aware of their rights. Fans are paying closer attention to how athletes are treated. And conversations about fairness and transparency are becoming more common. So when this kind of initiative appears, it fits into a much larger discussion about the future of boxing, about athlete protection, and about whether the systems in place are doing enough. Now, it's important to understand that this is just the beginning. The alliance has been launched, but the real impact will depend on what happens next, how much support it gains, how the conversation develops, and whether it leads to real action. But even at this stage, the message is clear. This is about protecting fighters, about preserving something important, and about continuing a legacy that goes far beyond the sport itself. Because in boxing, as in life, some fights don't happen in the ring, and this is one of them. Boxing Glove Fire.